about 7 a.m. October 28th. I'm at Hawksbill Summit parking lot. I've arrived early, and sunrise is about 7:32. So I'm gonna sit here for about another 15 or 20 minutes until the sun comes up over here to the east and there's more daylight so I can see my way along the trail. Good morning, everyone. It's about 7:15 a.m. The date, it's October the 28th. I'm at the Hawksbill trailhead in the Shenandoah National Park. And this is supposed to be a 2.7 trek. The first 1.5 miles is a steep climb to the top of a summit. I think I'm up for it. Let me show you the parking lot. There's Skyline Drive here, and we're looking over to the east, and this is the parking lot. So you'll probably want to get here early, and when you do, look for this big white oak tree right here, and you will see the Hawksbill trailhead marquee right here. And when I first arrived, I was a little bit confused. I asked which way I'll be going. Will it be here? That's to the right of the sign, or in this direction? Well, logic dictates that since I'll be going up, in the first 1.5 miles up to the top is a relatively steep incline. I'll go that way. If this is indeed a loop, I'll be coming back probably from that direction. I'm not sure, but that's why I'm out here. The temperature is a comfortable 60 degrees, very light winds. Looks like it's gonna be a great day for a hike. So let's go. I came from this direction here, so I'm going back out this way. And on this post, it says here to Upper Hawksbill parking lot, 0.9 miles. So this way, follow the blue blazes. This has been a very nice hike coming up. Beautiful morning. Man. Yeah, I don't know what y'all missing, I'm telling you. I'm aware of the quiet. I'm aware of the sound of my feet. I'm aware of everything. And if I'm aware of everything around me right now at this moment in time, it will never happen again. The words I just spoke to you just now, they're in the past. Think about that. This hike I'm taking right now, every second, every millisecond, every moment right now that I'm experiencing, the wind, the sounds, the smells are now in the past. So what does that mean? That we should seize every moment in our lives. We take too many things for granted. Time is taken for granted. If time is taken for granted, then one's life is taken for granted. Don't take your life for granted. This might sound like foolish talk to some, but if you give it some sit-down thought, it makes sense. Time is precious. So that's what I mean by being aware, being awake in that sense to everything around you. What I'm looking at right now, these are life forms. We don't know their level of intelligence. We think that we are intelligence, but we simply just don't know. The fauna and the flora, these are all life forms. Because we can't communicate with them does not mean that they don't have intelligence. One could call it instinctive intelligence. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Could be. But it's something that I have grown to appreciate. Yes, I'm getting old, and I suppose that comes with age. Morning. Come on, keep it up. You can do it. You're almost there. But man, I really appreciate things outside of the wall that we built up for ourselves. And what are those walls? Cities, what we call progress. These things are cages, man. And I worked in Washington, D.C. for quite a few years, and you should see the rat race of people commuting every day, whether they're commuting on the highway or commuting by commuter train, it really is a rat race. You see the true nature of people when they say, some people, when they get behind the wheel and they turn that key, an otherwise nice man or woman, once they crank that ignition, become a demon behind the wheel. Impatience kicks in. You see lots of people on the road now, they're distracted. They're driving while texting, driving while on the phone. Nothing can't wait. When I was growing up, we didn't have cell phones. We had those regular rotary dial phones. And if you needed to make a phone call, you had to wait until you found one of those public telephones, or when you got home to make a phone call. See, so what we call progress, really, in my view, are traps to enslave us and to build high walls to keep us caged in. How many people right now listening to this video would be able to survive out here? Suppose something catastrophic occurred and one could not live in the city. One could not live in a house or in an apartment. They couldn't even rent it. And you were forced to live outdoors. Would you be able to survive? But as I was saying, how many of you would be able to survive? I believe a time is coming when in those lands that are so-called industrialized lands, such as the United States, Canada, Germany, many countries in Europe, those first world countries, will be forced to live like many people today live, say in Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, many of the countries in Africa, will be forced to live under circumstances that they were not raised under, not used to, and many will not be able to take it. Many people will lose their minds if they can't get their hair done, if they can't go to the grocery store to buy what they want, to go to a mall, to do shopping, things that we take for granted. I really believe, and I'm dead serious about this, it is long past due, long past the time that everyone living in the United States should be thinking along the lines of downsizing their lives, simplifying their lives, and living with less. You start now, because that way you learn how to live with less and you become used to it. I know people right now, a lot of them, they have a lot of stuff, they have a lot of material goods, lots of money in the bank too. If they lost all of that, or if a portion of it was lost, they would lose their minds. They wouldn't know what to do because their lives are centered around those things. See, there's that wall we built around ourselves. We've become our worst enemy. What would you do if you didn't have internet? If you didn't have email? If you didn't have cell phone service? See, those things we take for granted that they're going to be there. But suppose one day they're not going to be there. And you're forced to live, say, out in something like this, where you have to pitch a tent, learn how to start a fire with wood to cook on, keep yourself warm, perhaps hunt on the land. I believe that the world in which we live, that we are going to be humbled in a very large way. Why is that? Because we have not been very good tenants. Yes, we are tenants. Whenever I hear someone says our planet, I'm like, wait a minute. This is not our planet. We didn't make this. We're tenants. And we've been very bad tenants. Polluting the air, the water, hoarding resources. We have those who have more than enough, and even that's not enough. They want more, and they want what you have. I see lots of young people, especially here in the United States. Many of them don't get it. That wall, communities, neighborhoods, cities, really has them hemmed in. They don't see a way out. That's their life. They can't see over that wall to see what else is out there. It doesn't take money. Not a lot of money. Just to get away. You find a way to get away. Hook up with someone, say like myself, to get you out here where you can think and figure things out and reflect on your life. Were we meant, I'm saying the human species, were we meant to live in cities? I say the answer is no. I've traveled much of the world and I see expanses of land where there are no people, but yet everyone is hoarded into cities. Why? Some say, well, it's for the convenience, but who set that rule? See, it's a wall. Like that movie, The Matrix. It's like we're in a matrix. Oh yes, I appreciate this a great deal. And it's good for my soul. It's good for my spirit. It's good for my health. It's great to be outdoors like this. We have alone time where you can think. You don't have the distractions of city noise and the beeping and the virtual sounds of video games and television. Listen to this. Listen to that wind. This is great. I'm 67 years old, and I've been blessed with a life that has been satisfying. There's going to be ups and downs, of course. Everyone's going to have that. We don't live in a perfect world because we are not perfect. We're flawed. We're imperfect. We make mistakes. We stumble, like I can stumble on this rock down here. But you get back up and you keep on going. and you learn from your mistakes. Right now, the world is a very uptight place. I see lots of anger, fear, frustration, because the times are uncertain. Many people here in the United States have lost their jobs because of the pandemic. I believe that the pandemic is going to get worse. That is going to kill a lot of people before it gets better. That's my view. I see the parking lot off in the distance.